Hello, my name is Mark, and this is Hire Company. Welcome to my channel. Um, I'm starting to do this as a new thing. I haven't done anything with the channel really as far as posting in several years. But I want to start doing one thing with this channel. I'm a Bible student, I'm a born again Christian, and basically I just want to start posting me reading scriptures because this is what I feel like is one of the most beneficial and fulfilling things that we can do as human beings is just to read the Word of God. Um, I find no greater, more fulfilling activity than that, unless you want to say maybe it's serving people, nonprofit kind of volunteer type activities. Those are wonderful. You get a lot of good vibes um, from doing those kinds of activities. But if you really want to get connected to your creator on a daily basis, I recommend just reading the scriptures. So, um, if you find it difficult to read yourself, then I just welcome you to listen here to my channel. I'm going to start in the book of Genesis, and I'm just going to read maybe 1, 2, 3 chapters. So if this is the kind of thing you're interested in, be sure and leave me a like and subscribe if you want to make sure that you catch every video I post. So again, thank you for joining me. Let's get started. Genesis chapter 1. In a beginning, Elohim created the heavens and the earth. As for the earth, it came to be a chaos and vacant, and darkness was over the surface of the abyss. And the breath of Elohim was vibrating over the surface of the waters. And Elohim said, "Let light come to be." And light came to be. Elohim saw the light, that it was good. Then Elohim separated the light from the darkness. And Elohim called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And evening came to be, and morning came to be, day one. And Elohim said, "Let an atmosphere come to be in the midst of the waters, that it may be separating waters from waters." And it came to be so. Elohim made the atmosphere and separated the waters under the atmosphere from the waters above the atmosphere. And Elohim called the atmosphere heavens. And evening came to be, and morning came to be, the second day. And Elohim said, "Let the waters under the heavens flow together into one confluence, that the dry ground may appear." And it came to be so. And Elohim called the dry ground land, and the confluence of the waters he called seas. And Elohim saw that it was good. And Elohim said, "Let the land become verdant with vegetation, with herbage yielding seed on the land, and the fruit tree bearing fruit according to its kind, whose seed is in it." And it came to be so. The land brought forth vegetation, herbage yielding seed according to its kind, and the fruit tree bearing fruit, whose seed is in it according to its kind. And Elohim saw that it was good. And Elohim came to be, and morning came to be, the third day. And Elohim said, "Let luminaries come to be in the atmosphere of the heavens, to separate between the day and the night, that they may be for signs, for appointed seasons, for days and years. Let them be for luminaries in the atmosphere of the heavens, to give light on the earth." And it came to be so. Elohim made 2 great luminaries, the greater luminary for ruling the day, and the smaller luminary for ruling the night, and also the stars. Elohim placed them in the atmosphere of the heavens to give light on the earth, to rule the day and the night, and to separate between the light and the darkness. And Elohim saw that it was good. And evening came to be, and morning came to be, the fourth day. And Elohim said, Let the waters swarm with the swarming thing, the living soil, and let the flyer fly above the earth on the face of the atmosphere of the heavens. And it came to be so. Elohim created the great sea monsters, and every moving living soil with which the waters swarm according to their kind, and every winged flyer according to its kind. And Elohim saw that it was good. And Elohim blessed them, saying, Be fruitful and increase. Fill the waters in the seas, and let the flyer increase on earth. And evening came to be, and morning came to be, the fifth day. And Elohim said, Let the earth bring forth the living soil, each according to its kind, domestic beast, creeper, and land animal, each according to its kind. And it came to be so. Elohim made the land animal according to its kind, the domestic beast according to its kind, and every creeper of the ground according to its kind. And Elohim saw that it was good. And Elohim said, Let us make humanity in our image, and according to our likeness. Let them hold sway over the fish of the sea, and over the flyer of the heavens, over the domestic beast, over every land animal, and over every creeper that is creeping on the earth. So Elohim created humanity in his image. In the image of Elohim he created it. Male and female he created them. Elohim blessed them, and Elohim said to them, Be fruitful and increase. Fill the earth and subdue it. Hold sway over the fish of the sea, and over the flyer of the heavens, over every domestic beast, over all the earth, and over every animal that is moving on the earth. And Elohim said, Since I have given you all seed-yielding herbage that is on the face of the entire earth, and every tree on which there is the fruit of a seed-yielding tree, it shall be yours for food. And to every animal of the earth, to every flyer of the heavens, and to every creeper on the earth in which there is a living soil, I have given all green herbage for food. And it came to be so. And Elohim saw all that he had made, and behold, it was very good. And evening came to be, and morning came to be, the sixth day. Chapter 2. Thus the heavens and the earth were finished, and all their host. On the sixth day Elohim finished his work that he had made, and he ceased on the seventh day from all his work that he had made. And Elohim blessed the seventh day and hallowed it, for in it he ceased from all his work that Elohim had created by making it. These are the chronological records of the heavens and the earth when they were created, in the day that Yahweh Elohim made earth and heavens. As for any shrub of the field, it had not yet come into being on earth, nor had any herbage of the field yet been sprouting. For Yahweh Elohim had not made it rain on the earth, and there was no human to serve the ground, but mist. It ascended from the earth and irrigated the whole surface of the ground. Yahweh Elohim formed the human out of soil from the ground, and he blew into his nostrils the breath of life, and the human became a living soil. Yahweh Elohim planted a garden in Eden in the east, and there he put the human whom he had formed. So Yahweh Elohim made sprout from the ground every tree desirable to the sight and good for food, with the tree of life in the midst of the garden, and also the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. A stream was flowing forth from Eden to irrigate the garden. From there it parted and became 4 head streams. The name of the first one is Pishon. It is the one surrounding the whole land of Havilah, where the gold is. The gold of that land is very good. The pearl is there, and the onyx stone. The name of the second stream is Gihon. It is the one surrounding the whole land of Cush. The name of the third stream is Hiddekel. It is the one going east of Asher, and the fourth stream, it is the Euphrates. In my reference here it says Hiddekel, that stream. Another name for that is also the Tigris. Then Yahweh Elohim took the human and settled him in the Garden of Eden to serve it and to keep it. And Yahweh Elohim instructed the human, saying, From every tree of the garden you may eat, yea, eat, but from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil you must not eat from it. For on the day you eat from it, to die you shall be dying. And Yahweh Elohim said, It is not good for the human to be alone by himself. I shall make for him a helper as his complement. Yahweh Elohim had formed from the ground every animal of the field and every flyer of the heavens, and he brought each one to the human to see what he would call it. And whatever the human would call it, each living soil, that was its name. So the human was calling the names of every domestic beast, of every flyer of the heavens, and of every animal of the field. Yet for the human no helper was available as his complement. Then Yahweh Elohim caused a stupor to fall on the human. While he was sleeping, he took one of his angular organs and closed up the flesh over its place. Yahweh Elohim built the angular organ that he had taken from the human into a woman and brought her to the human. The human said, This time it is bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh. This shall be called woman, for this was taken from her man. A joke on the word woman, I used to say womb man. Dry bar comedy. So, therefore a man shall forsake his father and his mother, he will cling to his wife, and both of them will be one flesh. Both of them were naked, the human and his wife, yet they were not ashamed. And I'll leave it there. That was Genesis chapter 1 and 2. Thank you for stopping by. See you next time.